We are now live. Rhino is eating a sandwich.
I am eating a second sandwich.
Rhino is eating 2 sandwiches. Rhino, I'm pretty sure 2 sandwiches is illegal.
Oh no, that's why we're recording.
Court is now in session for the trial of Rhino. Rhino, you have been accused of eating too many sandwiches.
You have no proof, because I ate it.
Objection! We have this picture of you eating a sandwich with 2 other sandwiches in front of you, and now the sandwiches are gone.
Clearly it was the seagulls.
The seals?
The seagulls.
Oh, I thought you said the seals. The seals came on board, and ate my sandwiches.
There was that seal breakout earlier today.
All right. Are you ready, Rhino?
2 more bites.
What kind of sandwich is it?
Turkey. We baked a turkey yesterday, and so after I carved it, you either have it on a plate with all the sides and stuff, or you do the quick thing, if you're in the mood for it, and just put it on bread.
That is what I do typically.
Nom 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 nom.
All right.
Alright. Now for milk.
I'm starting the game. Episode 2, Turnabout Corner.
That is where you tend to turn.
I'm guessing that's a fan. As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. Oh no! Is Phoenix gonna get hit by a car?
Why was there a beatboxing dude with ramen hair?
Don't worry about it. It's Phoenix Wright, is that weird? Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops, it lands on bankrupt. You die. Oh, okay. Bleh. June 15th, 9:12 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Oh, do we still get that job after hitting our new boss?
Yeah. I think the best part is he gave you the job offer, you punched him, and he was like, so anyway, this is the address.
Punch. So is that a yeah?
I think, we've seen the stuff Phoenix went through in, the previous games. That punch was probably nothing.
Probably, yep.
The dude is in a fighting game where he fights against, Galactus. He's probably fine.
Yeah, but he was a lawyer then.
Yeah? Does being a lawyer make you tougher?
Shrug.
Anyway.
2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job.
But not the case.
Yeah, I'll admit it, I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest.
Wow. What the... What? Is that a floating fort?
I don't know. Here being the legendary Wright & Co. Law Office.
Hang on, did I... Wait, what did that say? Wait, how do I... Is there a way I could, get... That's a floating fork with spaghetti!
I mean, look, there's all sorts of other magical stuff in here.
I guess? Yeah, this does not look like a law office. Look, the Olympic rings are over there on the left. We're gonna get sued now. Also, a tiny guillotine for hamsters?
Shrug. Who's the dramatic man with the cape on the wall on the picture?
I really hope it pans up and that's just like Edgeworth.
Perhaps the most magical thing of all in this scene is the coffee machine with the teapot next to it.
Look, man.
Although I suppose it could just be like a water heating machine, but that seems like a lot for that.
I mean, it could be like, I mean, clearly there's more people here than just Phoenix, so maybe someone like sees
What do
someone
you
like
mean?
coffee.
There's only one cup.
Yeah, but they keep the stuff right there at all times. The other cup is behind the machine. You can't see it.
Okay, Justice, time to stop trembling. You will not be scared by the spaghetti ghost.
You must be here for the interview. Right this way.
I have a feeling I know who that is. Huh? Yep.
Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome.
Who's this sassy lost child?
Well now, shall we begin?
Begin... What?
Right, first things first. Any special talents?
Talents?
Yes, well, you must have at least one. I have a Pokemon Revive for an earring. Or a Paper Mario Star Piece.
Haha. And also, like, a neck scarf right out of Sonic Boom.
No, if it was out of Sonic Boom, it'd be brown.
You know what, that's fair.
And there's not enough bandages.
I was addressing just the scarf.
You can't have the scarf without the bandages, Rhino! You have to coordinate!
Her buttons are also her earring, by the way.
Rhino, I have a feeling she might have a theme, and that theme is a certain shape.
Ah, Rompus. I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong, Bus.
Well, I guess, defending?
Defending. An unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jazzing up, of course.
You think so?
Let's give it a go, shall we?
No, she's about to fucking...
Let's give it a go! Round one, fight!
Fucking punch-out stance here.
Dan it! Dan it!
Huh? If I had a different game...
Oh wait, she is gonna punch you! Go ahead, show me, defend! Just give it all you've got. It's punishment time! I love that she's doing like the little like up and down thing that like in most other cases when that little animation is used, it would be to like make the girl's boobs jiggle, but here it's for her earring.
And the cloak.
Yeah. Don't hold back now!
What are you talking about? I can't just defend here.
First lesson, a professional can perform anywhere.
Thanks.
You're welcome! We want people to be laughing with us, not at us.
Thanks.
You're welcome!
I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all.
What? What exactly do you think you came here to do?
Justice?
Excuse me, but do you know where you are?
The Right and Co-Law offices, right?
Oh. I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first.
Look, what's going on here? Who are you? What is with the ghost spaghetti? Why is there a guillotine for mice?
Oh! No. That's a glory hole. Don't worry about it.
There's a lot of implications there.
You put your...
I came here to meet with the person in charge.
You put your head in there, and then the intro to Skyrim begins.
Ah.
What in oblivion is that? Well, you apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes.
Mistakes?
Mistake number 1 was not eating the ghost spaghetti. The ghost is now mad at you.
Getting fucking Despair Girls protagonist syndrome. But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning.
Perhaps you should go read the sign out front again?
What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh.
Big John's Magic Show! We do not do law! Go away!
Why does it say Wright Talent Agency?
Welcome to the Right Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician.
It all came flooding back. The trial, that girl.
I was wondering how he didn't recognize her. Then I remembered, oh right, everybody in the Phoenix Wright universe looks some degree of ridiculous. So I guess this one
And also, it's
stand
been
out.
2 months, and he met her once.
Yeah, but it was during, like, the most important day of his life so far.
Yeah, other stuff overshadowed it.
Hello, sir. Please pick a card. Lock it! She's a magician!
Babby.
She daughter. She no longer
Again,
Babby.
why the hell was her picture in the locket that he took off some dude?
Okay, I don't know. My theory is that that's going to be like the overarching plot of this game is like kind of uncovering more and more about whatever was going on there. But currently my theory is that, I don't know, maybe the guy stole it from Phoenix in the first place?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I mean, to be fair, Phoenix was also just kind of dicking around with us back then, so who knows?
Yeah. Trucy Wright.
Here, check out our flyer! Is this Cranky Kong from Mario Mod? Here's a flyer. Wait, also, Right Talent Agency. From magic to the piano, even your defense! Call now!
Oh.
So, what's your name?
Apollo Justice, attorney at law.
I
I thought this was like some colorful multiple choice thing.
thought she was doing a pick a card thing again. Alright, let's look around the room.
Go spaghetti.
Wait.
An old sepia-tinted photo of a man in a silk top hat.
That's my favorite magician. I want to be just like him someday.
I can't help but notice his theme was clubs.
We're gonna go through all the Super Mario RPG stuff. So, the card suits plus star.
Good to have... Guess it's good to have a role model, even if he's got to be well over 100.
How rude! Oh, it shows a checkmark if we've already looked at it.
Super Mario?
Rhino, are you okay?
Yeah, what do you mean, go through all the Super Mario RPG stuff?
Because, like, in like, each of the characters has their own symbol for their magic. Mallow has clubs, Mario has spade, Bowser has diamond, Peach has hearts, and then Geno has stars. So I was like, it's the card suits plus stars.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I thought you've played Super Mario RPG.
No.
Oh. Well, yeah, no, it's basically like whenever they cast magic, like, their, like, symbol appears. Okay. Also, maybe I'm just not fully remembering, but does this guy kind of look like the victim from last case?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Then I'm probably just remembering wrong, then.
There are all sorts of strange paraphernalia sitting on top of the piano.
God, I hate the word paraphernalia.
Why?
Because it starts with P, it ends with L-I-A, and there's a P-H in the middle, and my mind goes somewhere else.
Ah, I see.
Those are my
magic props. Oh, right, that's you.
That's me. What the fuck?
Those are my magic props, Jones.
Those are my magic props. Practice, practice, practice. A professional never leaves their weapons far from reach.
But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it.
Oh, no one plays here anyway. Neighbors complain.
Guess Mr. Wright really can't play.
I like that. So they now like show if you've already looked at something, and the icon changes if it's something you can look at. I am glad for that. All right, we have to look at the goat.
Spaghetti. Whoa, that fork is floating. Not. Why do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti here?
Yeah, I had a feeling it was this trick. That right there is the whole reason I became a magician. I like spaghetti.
Do tell.
Spaghetti! I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. The floating fork looked so real, that's when I knew. Someday, I'd make magic more amazing than that spaghetti! Also, there was the time where I went to a town and this guy kept running around and giving everybody spaghetti, and it was really weird.
We're best friends now.
We got married!
Child.
Is she? I don't know how old she is at this point. Hang on.
Likely child.
15. Alright, never mind. Never mind. I figured it was probably like 18 plus or something. I don't know.
Nope. 18 minus, in fact. That table doesn't look very sturdy.
You've never seen one of these? It's a magic table.
So, like, you make this teapot disappear?
So you might think, but that's not it. Before your very eyes, the contents of the pot change! From Earl Grey to Darjeeling.
Kinda hard to see the difference, but okay.
The classic.
Strange split box leers at me from the wall. Is this one of the boxes for cutting people in half? No, this is the one for shuffling your body parts.
I think it's that's the same one, Rhino.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of the Saw one.
Well, there's both. There's the one where you lie down and you cut them in half and then you like pull it apart, and then there's the one where you cut them and then shuffle their bodies around. Either way, you cut them.
I don't think you cut them with this one. I think they just go into a closet, you shut it, and you go neat, and then you just shove one of the pieces away.
No, what you do is you take like a saw supposedly, and you like slide it in, and it basically it looks like you're decapitating them, but you know it's mirrors and whatnot. So, because you have to like cut them apart in order to push part of them away. That's the idea. I used to be really into magic when I was a kid, okay?
That's fair enough. I still love that one episode of Brandy and Mr. Whiskers where it was revealed that the idiot character was just freakishly good at magic, and she was like, did like all your talent points go into this? He's like, I mean, I'm a rabbit, what do you want? Like one of his best ones is just like, pick a card, okay? Now shove it back in, da-da-da. He holds up a card. Whiskers, that's not my card. No, I know, your card was the Queen of Hearts. Why'd you pull out that card? Because you are now wearing the card as pants. And it'd have been like fucking graffiti. It almost looked like somebody like fucking like tag sprayed like CS:GO style onto her pants. The hearts.
Okay,
like in giant form.
We'll get to that, back to the game soon, but I want to talk about this movie I saw recently. It's called Now You See Me, and basically it's like a heist movie, but the idea is instead of it just being a typical heist, the people doing the heist are magicians who are using their skills to do the heist.
That sounds fun.
So yeah, like I honestly highly recommend watching it. It's really good. There's 2 movies. The third one is coming out later this year. And it's like there's like someone who's good at card tricks, someone who does hypnosis, someone who does escape artistry, and someone who does I think his thing is like pickpocketing and sleight of hand. But they do a lot of crazy stuff, and it's amazing. Like the beginning, in order to like demonstrate their abilities, one guy does this thing where he's like, he does the whole pick a card, any card thing, and it's like, guy picks a card, puts it back in, the guy shovels the cards, I think he like lays them out, the card's not there, and it's like, where's my card? It's like, up there, points at a building, everyone looks up, the windows on the building all light up or darken to create the card.
Nice.
Right, anyway. That's right! This cabinet is used for an illusion called the zigzag!
I've seen that one on TV, but why is one just sitting here in your office?
Oh, it's a little big for me, you see. So I'm using it as furniture. Hats at the top, shirts in the middle, and pants down below. I think it's a nice touch, don't you?
It's not exactly what I call a welcoming decor.
Honestly, I actually like this idea.
It does have a void for a face, though.
Well, that's so like the person could see through it, because like it's meant to be for that. But like just in general, I like the idea of like a shelf designed to be like one of these boxes. That's actually really fitting. Anyway, hat.
A blue silk hat, just like the one Trucy is wearing.
Oh, that's just for show. Don't wear it, please. There's crocodiles inside.
Last thought from my mind is that there will be crocodiles in there.
I put it there so clients can see it and know who I am. Nothing says magician like a silk top hat. She's not wrong.
Books. All these legal books must be Mr. Wright's leftovers.
Mr. Might?
There's a lot of unrelated books in here, too. One Trick a Day, Magic for Idiots. I think a pro magician would aim a bit higher. Ah, a plant.
Ah! Don't touch Mr. Charlie!
What? Mr. Charlie?
He's been in this office much longer than I have. Daddy's mentor had a great fondness for Mr. Charlie. He's lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney. Oh my god, actually, yeah, there was like a potted plant in Wright's office in like the previous games, wasn't there?
Apparently it was in Mia's office too.
Well, same office, so.
Huh. Mr. Charlie. Right.
Alright, Rhino. What's gonna happen first? Is Mr. Charlie going to be a murder victim or a killer?
He's a witness. We have to interrogate him.
Now I take care of him. I think we looked at every... Oh, there's a package down here. Or we'll look
it's one of those hula hoop things everyone was crazy about way back when.
Really? I had no idea these were that popular.
I'm not so bad with myself, actually.
Yeah? I'm still learning. So you could really make someone levitate with it? Show me!
What the... I have no idea how. Just a normal hula hoop, isn't it? Poke. Vibrates.
One of my favorite magic tricks that I saw and learned about was it's one where there's like the magician and like the assistant, and the magician takes out a sword, cuts an apple with it, and it's like, see, real sword. and then stabs the assistant with it, but the assistant is fine. And the way it happens is he uses a real sword to cut the apple, secretly switches the sword for a different one that's much flimsier, and stabs the assistant into a special belt that loops around to their back.
Huh.
It's very interesting, and it's like one of my favorite tricks that I've learned about. All right. Also, let's go ahead and so Attorney's Badge, Phoenix Wright, Trucy Wright. Phoenix is 33. I mean, yeah, he would have been 18 when he had Trucy if she wasn't adopted, so still possible, but but she probably would have come up in previous games. Anyway. Back. I guess talk now? Wright Talent Agency, Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright. Let's go in order.
So, is this really a talent agency?
You bet! Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now.
2 people. Does that include you?
Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows, paid too. I am a professional, you know.
Right. Yes, that's me.
Promise to come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire.
Your dad, in other words. Didn't he say you couldn't play the piano?
Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic.
Well, at least you're optimistic, I'll give you that. So you're Phoenix Wright's daughter?
That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy, get it?
No.
I'm in charge of this whole office, too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree?
15? How old is Mr. Wright?
Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year.
I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope.
Apollo, come on.
About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it?
Huh? You know about that?
Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal.
So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance.
Daddy, right. That reminds me, about Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in.
Daddy's not here right now. Please leave a message after the tone. Beep.
Why am I here?
Your time is up. Thank you for calling. Oh! He's in the hospital.
The hospital?
Yeah, that punch you did to him had some really long-lasting effects.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's on strict bed rest until he gets better.
What? Why am I here then? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit.
Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close.
Right, well, I'll be going now and give this showbiz gig some thought. Okay?
Wait! I'll go with you! That way you're not always talking to yourself. I hate that stack because those 4 near the top are just so obviously not lined up, and I hate it. Also, what the hell is this?
So, this is Mr. Wright's hospital.
Oh, this guy! Hey, visitors, are you?
Yeah, are you the doctor?
Hey, yep, Dr. Hickfield's name. Good morning, Doctor. Oh, hiya there, Trucy. Cute as ever. Is this Daddy's room?
Oh yeah, except he's gone for a morning checkup. Back soon. How are you, Miss Lucy? Are there places you'd like examined?
Doctor, the nurse was looking for.
Why, if it isn't the daddy, you're the cutest little thing in town. Guess I'll be off then, eh? Later, Trixie.
What an odd bird that guy was.
I was really expecting Phoenix to come in and be like, Doctor, she's 15. Like that one Doofenshmirtz bit.
Yeah.
Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo.
Mr. Wright.
Let's look at everything. Such as this annoying stack!
A swaying, spiraling stack of DVD cases.
Still you.
Oh! When he appeared, I thought he was talking. The Steel Samurai, the Nickel Samurai, the Pink Princess, the Zappy Samurai, Electric Bugaboo. All children's action hero shows.
This kid I know.
And the Pink Princess.
This kid I know keeps sending them to me.
Huh, like a niece or a nephew?
Something like that.
Quite the collection. Kids' parents must really be generous with their allowance. Funny, Mr. Wright doesn't seem the type that kids will like.
Nothing over there. More DVDs! Oh.
What's that on TV? It looks like some sort of action hero show.
Oh, I know that one! That's the Sniffling Samurai! His booger flick attack is a big hit with the grade school crowd.
I had no idea you like this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright.
Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? Besides, the episodes will just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know?
Yeah. Try not buying.
Now's the only time I get to watch and write up my reports.
Your reports?
It's a long story. Like a lot of things, actually. What the?
No clues here. Mr. Wright's bed. It's really messy.
Look how messy this is! You're just hopeless without me, aren't you, Daddy?
Yank, she's attempting to clean up. Look out.
You got me. What can I say? I was raised in a barn. A little laughing animation, too. Trying to let the word get out, Apollo, if you don't mind, or I'll have to kill you.
Yeah, it might ruin your illustrious career pretending to play the piano. Why do you have a tiny piano? This looks like a child's toy piano.
Gotta practice. When I want my fingers to get stiff. A pro always keeps his weapon close at hand. Shall I play you a tune?
No thanks.
How unfortunate. I so rarely get a chance to play. Ah, the juice. Ah, Daddy, you stuck some grape juice in again! The doctor said you weren't supposed to drink that here. Grape juice. Drusy, look at the label. Oh! Deep sea mineral water. That's fine, I guess. There's no way that this was anything other than in the original version. You stuck wine in here? It says non-alcoholic. There's no way. Let's switch the labels. Don't tell Trucy, okay?
I knew it. What can I say? This man loves his grape juice.
It's hilarious how bad. This is like Pokemon Jelly Donuts level of bad. Alright. Let's...
There was one more.
Oh, there was?
Oh. Never mind.
That is all this. There's nothing up there.
Never mind.
Okay. I want to know what happens. What's that? It's strangely familiar. Rhino? Are you falling
How did you
asleep?
not I did, yes. How did you not recognize an attorney's badge?
It's been 7 years. I've forgotten a lot of things.
Guess some 7 years are longer than others. So, what happened?
Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run.
You were hit by a car?
Oh, he tried to swerve, I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air, only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole.
You hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay?
Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. How?! What?! What the fuck?!
I don't know. He really is as lucky as they say. He is. There's something that, well, it just doesn't sit right. Just can't believe you have a daughter, mister, right? And she's so big! Not fat, but you're doing it.
Oh, Truce is still a child.
Daddy, how many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore.
But you'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy.
My foot. I'm not buying it.
Huh, something you should know about Trucy.
She's a magician, right? She told me.
Not a mere stage magician, she's a genius.
Tee. Aw, Daddy.
You'll soon come to appreciate her talent.
You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them.
Why should you have it any easier than I had it in the first 3 games?
So why did you contact me? What could the right talent agency possibly want with me?
No need to get prickly now. Rhino.
Yeah, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this.
Huh? Didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway?
Rhino!
Right. Well, yeah, of course.
Can you stretch or something?
Yeah, 1 second. You're gonna hog my blanket, aren't you, Remy? Fine. I have cold feet now. Help, we're in big trouble here at the office. Big! Thought someone was dying.
You don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital.
That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this month's rent? And the groceries?
Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other 2 must fall.
Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid.
In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school. Again.
No, I can't. I only just made friends. How could you do this to me? To us? Polly?
What? Now it's my fault? And I'm a parent?
On that note, how would you come work for us? I got the perfect client for you already lined up.
A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? Alright, I'll hear what you have to say.
You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker.
Now it's time to reel him in.
It's official, I'm scared.
That's the kind of conversation that, like, Phoenix and Maya have behind the courtroom desk, usually.
Alright, so who's the client?
Yes. Here, take a look at the map and I'll explain. Last night, I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to that I was going to that pasta joint, al dente. I play piano there, of course. Do you play piano everywhere?
Yes.
That's when it happened. Are you playing the piano right now?
Maybe. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
The car set me flying, nicked a telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh?
Damn, it nicked a telephone pole and telephone poled Nick. Hey.
God damn it, Rhino!
Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal.
Car sped off in this direction. So, good luck!
Huh?
You wanted
How
a
is
client.
this his job?
Oh. You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Finally the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole.
Hold on, I'm a defense attorney, not a detective.
Oh, you don't know how these games work at all, do you? Oh, sweetie. Don't worry. Once you found the guy, I intend to sue him. Then you can stick it to him in court.
I'm not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home.
Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Oh.
Which part? Huh?
Everything. I'm not actually injured. Jumps out of bed. Ta-da! Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know. Even the ones that aren't very funny. That's a dad for you. Your real client should be stopping by the office any time now.
The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do.
One more thing. Do look into my accident, too, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map.
This isn't a map. This is a photograph of a map.
It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. What? Rhino, what is a map but a Wouldn't a photograph of a map still be a map?
Technically.
Then shut up.
Also, I can't help but notice it's the People Park.
Wait, what? I'll look
It's
at
the
it.
People Park.
I'll look at it again once it adds it to our court record, which I assume it will.
So he's gonna make me investigate this after all.
Oh. Is there like a dog park?
There is a robot park.
I like that this only has the park and the office marked. Nothing else is important.
And also the fact that the river is only 5 yards wide.
Yeah. I mean, that might just be bad placement for just like showing you what the scale is. But whatever. All right. I guess we go now.
They better not be fucking Larry.
Right, talent agency. Wait, I think I know. I think I might. Is this gonna be Gumshoe? I feel like I remember him saying "hey" a lot. Hey,
You want me
hey.
to do the voice?
Let's see first. Hey, hey, hey. I think this is Gumshoe.
I'm gonna give it until the portrait appears.
How long you planning on making me wait, eh? Good morning. Who the fuck?
That is not Gumshoe. That is Ramen Hair Man.
Correct. Okay.
Is it me because you have two people already, or because they're the client I'm going to be talking to them a lot? Is it still you?
What voice to give this guy? What's the voice of ramen?
I was going to go, yeah.
Alright, you voice him.
Hey there, Trucy doll. Sounds like your pop's in a bit of a rough spot, eh?
All's well that ends well, I guess.
This is our client. Hey, so this is that Polo fellow, eh? Yes, the name's Apollo. Look at him there, arms all crossed like ready to fight. Yes, sir. You don't mean that literally, do you? Boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Apollo. It's slowly going Gumshoe.
I actually don't know if Gumshoe's in this game.
Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Defense. Your noodle half-cooked? It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen. Noodle?
You know, Mr. Really? Fucking really? Oh, I miss this game and its crazy names. You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly?
No nicknames, please, and no, of course, I don't know him. You're new in these parts.
Wait, is his first name gonna be Neymar?
Not really. Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldoon's Noodles. Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out here, Trucy doll.
This is Mr. Guy Eldoon. Okay. Neymar Eldoon would have been way better. This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, our client. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon. Oh, it's a harmonica. I thought that was a whistle.
Random harmonica solo. Anything for you, Trucy doll. My eyebrow game is on point.
Okay, it's still dead. Alright,
So, you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's name, and noodles are my game. And then it just says Guy whenever you look at me talking. Secret to the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for a year and a half. Well, that's not that long, really. My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectations on my shoulders. 15 fathers passed the noodle to 15 sons.
that's a pretty old noodle.
And fool that I was, I pushed it away.
Oh.
I'm going pirate now.
You know what? Do it. Just do it. Who cares at this point? We can give these people whatever voices we want, and it'll still be more fitting than whatever voice they would actually have.
I rebelled against my pops and picked another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well. Oh. There was no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy.
So, it was like destiny that you became what you are.
Right, destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate. God damn it, I'm becoming a character from the Venture Brothers now. Not a mental image I care to linger on. The Venture Brothers.
Is it that bad?
Nah, it's interesting. The plot seemed like really got going in its last season, and then just kind of stopped.
Ah, yeah, they'll do that.
So last year I started my noodle stand. The 15th generation of Eldon's noodles.
Eldon?
The Eldon noodle.
That's I was thinking Eldon like from Legend of Zelda. Yours is funnier. Oh no, I've got it. Eldon's noodles with the side of Elden rings.
Haha. So tell me more about the Eldon noodles.
No, we don't want to see Eldon's noodle.
You don't know the genius that are my noodles. I make them so salty, why they're saltier than salt.
I love the little joke that because he has like the ramen looking hair and he has the bowl on his head, he has a bowl of noodles on his noodle.
Now I really don't want to find out.
Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand.
He frequented my Ponce stand back during his attorney days, too. Yep, him and his assistant. I'm sorry, I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny. Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bowl right about now.
What do you mean?
It was stolen. My stand. Gone. Stolen.
The stolen stand. That damn JoJo guy came up and... What?
He is in a JoJo pose right now.
Rhino, everything's a JoJo pose.
Did you know that breathing is a JoJo reference? I'm not lying.
No, I know.
It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. That's harmonica.
It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. He even gets complaints. Oh, I think he means I think he means one that's like actually in the stand.
Now you're just trying to butter me up. Sound more like the blues than a whistle. I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. And this morning, dark and early, I get that. It was gone. My keep, my castle. Oh.
Maractus Clinic. Wait, Maractus? The Pokemon?
A shake.
Consult. I thought that said come in for an occult today.
Yay. One occult, please.
Also, I love that he came out and was like, my stand is gone! Better play the harmonica!
Maybe some bum carted it off? Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. Max?
Yeah?
He's sucking on a hair noodle.
I didn't even notice that. I was looking away. Yeah, I don't like that.
My noodle bowls were in there too.
We saw there was still one on the ground. That's the saddest thing I've heard all day.
You know it. Anyhow, that's the deal. Good luck. Wait, what exactly is your request? My noodle stand. Find it. The day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course I make it so hot and salty 2 bowls would kill a man. Then I'd really need defense. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective.
Aren't they the same thing in this universe?
This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? Get it back today if you can, Polo. I got noodles to make. Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves.
Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo.
Huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Is it true you have expertise in perception?
Can you buy me pizza?
What?
Oh,
Listen to the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel.
you're still here? I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen.
Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery?
Well, Alright, so, hope you guys enjoyed. That was the game. Okay, I will say, I know enough about the game to know, like, what this is referring to, and it's not what you think. But it does definitely start off sounding weird.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. But no, it is not going quite the way you think it is.
I struggle to see how it could go any other way.
Just trust me. Someone stole a pair of my pants.
Pants.
You guys still...
Are we in British Japanifornia now?
Well, yeah. That's why it's Apollo Justice instead of Phoenix Road. So,
so they were stolen your
my pants, yes.
Right. Pants. It's a crying shame, that is, Trucy Doll.
I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my pants out the window there to dry. When a thief came and took them, my favorite pants. I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait!
Well, that was certainly brave of you.
If they don't give context to it, then I'll explain it. I lost him. Without those pants, I don't know what I'll do.
Darn crying shame. Yep.
Now at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map. It's right here.
I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future, Paulo. Right. You help out Trucy Doll here too, you hear?
Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases.
This is still not his job. I guess.
Let's see where we stand.
Not in the courtroom, that's where. The first item on our list.
Phoenix Wright, Daddy's hit-and-run accident. We have to find the one who hit him.
Who's gonna pay us for this again?
And the second item... Mr. Eldune's request to find his stolen stand.
For which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles.
And the last request is mine. To find my stolen pants.
That bowl of noodles is looking better and better.
Let's go, Polly, to the streets!
Aren't you enthusiastic?
How can I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me.
I guess we might as well get started. Let's see, hit and run, stolen stand, and pants.
Okay, so...
It's just a lot less awkward to say, but you don't have to give context, I'll just write it out.
Okay, I am assuring you that it is not what you think. At least I'm fairly certain of that, because I know enough about this game to know about something regarding that. This is probably related to that. Wait, hang on. Oh, okay. Accident scene of the stand theft, and I guess that's it, so... Which one do you want to go to first?
There's accident scene. It's the first one.
Kitaki! What the fuck?
The hell? Did someone paint bucket mustard and ketchup? So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car.
What's black and yellow and red all over? According to the map, this is the place.
Ah, there's paint buckets. What a huge mansion.
Apollo, there's a nice-looking lady over there. Let's question her.
Please don't be old bag. Please don't be old bag. Please don't be old bag. Okay. I'm a little curious about the park over there, too.
That's old bag.
Son of a bitch!
Oh!
Oh, what the?
Excuse me. Can we have a few words with you?
At least she looks nice.
Yeah? You want something? Oh, okay.
What's the new voice, Max?
You want something?
Good luck maintaining that. Whoa, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating?
You want something?
That's
That's quite a house you've got there. You must have a lot of money. Whew, money sounds like something my son would call his friends. I don't know what I'm doing here. God, what? This is a Kitaki family mansion, little girl. You, kid with the hair. You want something?
Both of us have hair. That did mean no, nothing. Bye.
Apollo, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something?
But the Kitaki family, the biggest organized crime syndicate in town.
Oh.
If you're gonna ask something, ask it. If you're man enough.
Still looks nice, Rhino?
Right?
Yay! Way to whip him into shape, man.
Does she know no fear?
You'll defend me!
I'm Plum Kitaki, wife of the fourth head of the Kitaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum.
I'm Little Apollo Justice, attorney at law. If Lutz could kill, this one would be a mass murder by now.
Well, let's look at everything.
There's paint splashed all over this gate. What a mess.
Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy?
That's right. And I'm left to clean up the mess. If you find whoever did this, bring the scoundrel by, would you?
Of course! Then you can make them clean up their own mess!
You're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. There's nothing I dislike so much as a mess.
Ooh, I wish I could say cool things like that.
I'll bet you do.
I'd laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard.
I do always like the trope of, like, mafia or yakuza or whatnot. Just, like, criminal families or criminal jobs, but the person working them is still, like, a decent person that just happens to work an evil job. Just like how an asshole can work a normal job. Like Fat Tony in The Simpsons. This is always great.
Wow, what a big house! The gate is so big!
The Kentucky family is pretty big around these parts.
I like the fox, it's so cute!
That's our family crest from the old country.
Your family crest?
We're clever as the fox, and our teeth are sharp. She's looking right at us, Rhino.
So it's like a motto. You need a crest too, Apollo. Ooh, how about the scales of justice?
Or a lunar lantern.
You had me and you lost me. I'll pass, thanks. Brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? Those paints must have been to repaint this wall.
That's right. I called in an artist to do the job right. He's the third so far.
The third.
The first spilled paint all over the entrance here. The second on my kimono. So I...
No, don't tell me. It's better that I don't know.
You're smart, but also stupid.
Can we not examine that broken pillar where it hit by the car?
What the?
Okay. Who's that? She's looking at the park.
Who's that Pokemon? She's pretty. I bet she has a story, you know?
Okay, so I'm gonna make a random guess here. This is the mastermind.
Rhino, that's reverse profiling.
Reverse profiling?
Yeah, you're deciding that the guilty one is the most innocent one.
Oh, I don't mean in this case. I mean of all the cases, all 5 cases in this game, she's the mastermind.
That's super reverse profiling.
There is something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. Anyways, bye, I guess.
We have to know.
Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate.
I smell an incident.
Rob, there's no entry to the park.
Now don't you tell me where I can't go, young fella. I always want through this park on my way home.
Please get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am.
It's quite the determined old lady. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park.
You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous.
Hey, miss, stay out of the park.
Got mad at me.
Did something happen here, officer?
Huh? No, move along, nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play someplace else?
We're not kids, and we're not playing. I'm an attorney. Which is like a detective.
Apparently. I think this is the lady. Which, I'm already one lady in this scene, so... In fact, I'm 2 ladies in this scene, so you can be this one.
Something wrong?
Oh, wait! Detective Scott!
What?
We're fine, ma'am. Nothing to report.
Emma?
Yeah.
Huh.
So yeah, because
I haven't seen her adult portrait.
Case 5 didn't end up getting properly uploaded because we lost footage from it, but yeah, this is essentially the person who replaces Maya in Case 5 of the first game, is the only way I can think of to put it. And she's also, like, obviously central to, like, the plot, but she wanted to be, I think she wanted to be a detective?
Huh. Alright, I didn't expect to see her.
Me neither!
Last time I saw her was in the Edgeworth investigation game. Anyway, detective?
why is she wearing a lab coat?
Who voiced her last time?
I think you probably did because I was still Phoenix.
Alright. You're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed. God, what voice do I give her?
Well, she might be the gumshoe for this game. Because they called her detective.
But she's sciencey.
Science gumshoe!
And these kids are...
Curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers.
Why don't you kids run along and play someplace else? Look, we're not... Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Want a dose of experimental hydroxyacetyluna dose of Tracy? I fucked up the end of that word, but I got most of it.
Well, that's not a real word, Rhino. They ends with fucking uno dos tres. Trace. It's just Spanish for 1, 2, 3. Come
That's not how
again?
you spell trace.
What's hydroxy stuff? I mean, it's not how you're supposed to spell it, but the way you're supposed to spell it has, like, the line over the E like Pokemon does, and they probably couldn't do that. I don't know.
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Tracy. Try to keep out the riffraff, if you would.
Yes, ma'am.
I gotta give her a better accent. Are we gonna get more information like this?
Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street?
Oh yes, a nice woman. I keep glancing over and thinking it says Pico Park. Gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here.
Hey, I said no one goes in. Unless you want a face full of hydroxy yada yada what's it?
No dice. I can't roll my stealth check. People Park. Kind of an odd name for such an empty place.
I wonder why it's named that. Hey, there's something written on the gate post.
Huh? Oh yeah, it says, donated by Big Winds Kitaki.
You mean the Kitaki family built this park? It's so nice of them to give to the community like that.
Let's not get too friendly with them, shall we? Gangster building a park. Odd move for a crime boss, but it probably was a tax write-off. There's a big trash can on the way into the park. Guess we could check it out.
A detective's life sure is a hard one.
I'm an attorney, heck. Huh?
2 pieces of garbage with paint on them.
These are slippers. Look like those slippers you get at the hospital.
Look at this, Apollo! Doesn't this go on a car?
It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone.
Wait, you don't think...
I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright.
Wow, and he took off its mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pocket for one of these,
Take off
though.
the side view mirror.
Which do you want to take? What?
What? Do you not get both? I mean, the mirror?
This is probably one of those things where it's like we come back here and switch. I don't know. I hate when games do
Seems
this.
pointless, though.
Yeah. I mean, they said the slippers were from the hospital and they had paint on them. Yeah, I'll take the mirror for now. Torn off the car that hit Mr. Wright was found in front of Kitaki Mansion. Only room in the pocket for one. Fuck off.
There's some paint on the slippers in this trash can.
Oh, yes, yeah, it's for switching. Okay, alright, well. Kentucky's! Little Plum? That's a really cute name for someone so... Yes?
Whoa!
What is it, Apollo?
How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Trucy?
Huh? That seems like a bit of a needless procedure.
I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures.
Fair. Oh, little girl, you should know, we're gangsters. Gangs? Oh, that means you're the bad guys!
Trucy, through me, please, I'm begging you here.
The bad guys. I like the sound of that.
I'm gonna need some warm tea after this.
It takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys. So, you're saying that business is in a slump?
Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please.
Slight accident.
So, there was supposed to be a car accident here last night.
Last night.
Of course you wouldn't know about it. Sorry to bother you.
Wait,
Yes?
you're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away? That's my daddy! I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man. Capo? Point man?
Could you avoid using too much, industry lingo?
In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess since morning. Bah!
Cleaning up this paint? With the broom?
Splattered paint.
Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident?
It was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise. And found your father drowning in a sea of paint. So you came to his rescue? You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint. Then turned the corner and sped away.
So, it should have paint on it, so it should be easy to find.
We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see.
Sure, that dragon is glaring at me.
But why are you out here cleaning it up? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you?
Please go through me when you want to.
Don't be such a stiff, lawyer boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image.
Yes.
But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see. The boss likes to give back to the people, see?
How noble of him.
I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just the paint on the street to deal with.
Public facilities? Wonder if she means that trash can.
People Park.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
What happened in the park across the street?
Oh yes, quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say. Chicago, huh? Gunfire. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances, too.
You're kidding.
What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house. Something happened at your house, too? A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it?
Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly.
That's true, see. Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly.
So, what happened at your house?
Bloomers last night.
Hi, cool kid. I got a bad feeling about this now the cool kid's here.
Me, Little Plum Kentucky. Oh no.
There's a serial snatcher.
A victim of a pants snatcher. What? So it wasn't just my pants that were stolen? Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. It wasn't you, was it?
No, of course not. Mercy.
Excuse the big fuck out of you. I've heard word that pants have been disappearing lately. And the missing pants all have something in common.
It's hard to imagine Trucy's and Miskataki's pants having much in common. I just imagine Miskataki's pants. Ugh.
I know. We'll find your bloopers too. Great. Show me what you're made of.
What have you gotten me into this time, Trucy? Then this lady just appears again. That girl from before.
Oh, welcome home, sweetie. All right, then.
Huh.
You.
Hello, Mother. She's a Kataki, too?
Miss. Here, our flyer.
The Right Anything Agency?
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
Anything agency? Sorry, I was thrown off so badly I stole your line!
Anything Agency?
Yeah, do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice.
Attorney.
Drop by our office. We'll be waiting.
Goodbye. Do-do-do-do. Why did you give her our flyer?
I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help.
She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help.
I wouldn't be so sure. Unstoppable, me in every social interaction.
Goodbye. Ding, 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 ding.
All right. Oh.
We could just go to the next place at this point.
Let me try something. Oh, no, okay. Sorry, kid, I got no idea what you're talking about.
Can you tell me anything about this mirror?
That's probably from the car that knocked that fellow across the street.
Right, that makes this a valuable clue.
Let me know if you find that car, would you? You splash Kataki paint, you pay the price. What's your favorite Ace Attorney game so far? I don't really know. Honestly, I find it hard to, like, consider the Ace Attorney games as separate games. I look at them the same way I look at, like, the Ezio trilogy for Assassin's Creed. I just think of it as, like, one long game with multiple installments.
Yeah, I would not be able to tell you where the games separate.
I could probably say... Actually, no, I was going to say I could probably say my favorite case, but I don't even know about that. That's more just because I don't know. Alright, the stand theft place. No! No!
So, what's this place?
This place is no! This would be Mr. Aldoon's house, silly.
Ah, that must be short for no solicitors. Oh, so this is where a stand was stolen from. I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already.
Hey! Look, there's a police car parked over there.
You're right. What's with this sparkly entrance? What is this place, a hospital? There's a sign. Maractus Clinic.
Bargain! 3 shots for the price of 1!
Oh, that's where the thief went!
The thief?
The one who snatched my pants! He ran into this clinic last night! Wait, maybe that police car is here to find my pants!
Doubt it.
Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate. It's Elder.
Ah, there you are, Sonny. I had to remember the voice. Well, you find anything yet?
Turn around and look at the sign.
Ah. No, not yet. Longer you love around here, this... Jesus, voice is killing me. The saltier your victory bowl gets. Just remember that. There we go, make it a little smoother. This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment and more like punishment.
Alright, real quick.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Alright, dog! Look, a doggy! Good
That is
boy!
the appropriate reaction.
Good boy, Salty!
I'm sure the dog has a real name, Trucy. Yep, sure does. Name's Spoon. And it's a she, by the way.
The games do tell one complete story, but I don't know your take on spoilers. Do not talk about anything that would not have been revealed in the first 3 games, essentially. Because at this point, we have only played the first 3 games, we're still playing this one, and we have not played any of the other ones. We haven't played the Investigations games or anything like that. Spoon doesn't seem so lively.
She didn't get her bowl of salty broth this morning, that's why. Poor little thing.
Apollo, let's find that stand soon, for Spoon's sake!
Pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. Bullshit, my dogs love noodles.
Don't forget the Professor Layton crossover game. Yeah, we haven't played that yet either. We're probably gonna play these games in like release order, is what I'm thinking.
Save the light? There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light.
Save the light indeed! Mr. Eldoon's house is practically in the dark here.
I guess the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight. Everything's gone wrong since they built this monstrosity. Broth needs sun or it rots. What's a man to do? They just want my customers to get food poisoning so they can turn a pretty profit. Seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra patients. Looks like the oil drum is connected to that sink over there.
The oil drums connect to the sink.
Collecting rainwater to do the dishes. How environmentally conscious.
You don't think he uses rainwater to cook his noodles and make the broth, do you?
Oh, I'm sure he finds the best water money can buy. Taste is his business, you know. Look, that sign over there. Eldoon's only uses water from all natural sources.
I think I'll take a rain check on eating here.
We have to look at the sign.
No. It's quite a sign. I take it that's no as opposed to old. Ah, you like it. Made it myself, I did. I meant to write noodles, but ran out of space.
You...
You certainly did.
Prior planning prevents poor performance.
Luckily for me, it spells a word all by itself and spruces up my image, it does. It does have a certain power of willful denial thing going on for it.
His house is Well, it's old.
It's been well loved, that's for sure. I lived here with my wife for many years now. It's got character, though, just like my soup. I always thought character was a positive thing. That's the place right there. That's where I kept my stand, covered all nice and purty by that blue tarp there.
So you use... Oh.
So you use this plastic sheet to cover your stand at night? I see.
You see? What? Did you figure out why it was stolen?
Well, no, but it does suggest that the thief knew what he or she was looking for. They clearly knew what was underneath that sheet. So it wasn't one of those casual drive-by stand snatchers, you mean? Not bad, Sonny boy, not bad at all.
Look at that in a moment. I guess we can't look at the vote thing.
Yeah, Ensemble, it is funny that Investigations 2 is now out in English.
We'll get to it eventually.
Is this yours, Mr. Eldude? Hey, that there's the heart and soul of Eldune's noodles. Bowl absorbed by a salty soup. Pretty soon it's gonna taste just like noodles.
Wow, it does smell like noodles.
All my other bowls got taken away with my steak. Get it back for me, Sonny boy, I'm begging you.
Oh. The mascot? We have to look at this
It's
thing.
a snake. What the fuck? I'm dying!
Ah! This is just my emote.
That or it's the Happy Pringles, man.
This is just my screen emote.
Who's your favorite character?
It's hard to pick.
I like Apollo so far. He's very no nonsense.
It's
Then again, retired Nick is a badass.
Viola Cadaverini was really fun because she was kind of like the shy, delicate girl, but also like still part of the mafia, and so she was saying things like, I decided to send him a gift. He's dead now. Stuff like that.
I don't remember that person.
In the case where there's the guy that pretended to be Phoenix, she was the girl with bandages around her head.
Nope.
Okay, well, yeah, it was in, I think it was in the third game. It's the Eldune's Noodles' mascot, Mr. Salty. He's so cute.
It's not a very endearing mascot, is it?
No, come to think of it, looks a lot like you, Apollo, especially the red parts.
Can I help it if I like red?
Let's look at it again. Ooh, look! I love these little personal touches.
Seems a shame to hide it on the bottom of the bowl. Huh? When I touched it, the paint flaked off.
You must have painted it on by hand with warm, professional care.
After buying the cheapest paint he could find with cold professional thrift.
Let's take a look at this as well. I forgot we could, like, look at things. Aha! Fuck off!
Look who's here.
Fuck off!
Just some tasty hidden mustard.
Oh. It's cut clean off. I wonder what's in there.
Don't. There are bare wires hanging out.
Let's see. Zap! Eek!
What the? Are you okay?
Just a little joke.
Don't scare me like that.
You mean don't shock you? Zap! Also, like, the mirror of a car doesn't have anything electronic in it, so it wouldn't do anything. I
mean...
What?
Typically, they'll have wires going to it so that you can control the angle of the mirror.
Yeah, but, like, there's not, like, an actual device or anything that produces electricity inside the mirror.
Produces, no. No clues here.
Alright, over here now, I guess.
I understand there was an ambulance outside, but a police car?
I'm sorry, I need to remember. Cool Kid. My favorite characters in order is Edgeworth, Phoenix, Redacted, 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 and Trucy Wright. The Redacted are characters that haven't been introduced yet.
Oh boy.
Maybe they're tax evaders! Oh, sorry, miss. No going into the clinic today. Did something happen? Huh? Oh, no. Nothing to see here. Move along. You'll have to find someplace else to play doctor.
Do we look like the right age to be playing doctor? We need a little more info on this miraculous clinic.
Could ask Mr. Eldoon. He is their neighbor and all. And we should check out that garage. What if the thief who stole my pants is still in there?
You're gonna mention it every place we go, huh?
Making it pants instead does actually make it slightly more comical to talk about. They stole my pants!
Looks like they have a special offer going on.
3 shots for the price of 1. Ooh, now's our chance, Apollo!
That's for what shots, thank you.
Or did a weird thing there.
Whoever runs this clinic, they seem pretty business-minded.
That doorway sure is sparkly.
The Miraculous Clinic, huh? Looks more like a casino parlor than a hospital. Must be quite profitable.
Honey, looks closed. Maybe they're on vacation today. And nothing else to look at. Alright. Eldoon's Noodles.
Ah, right. Sell your stand. Eldoon's Noodles, was it? Aye, passed down from father to son. That stand seen its share of salt. Salt runs in the family, you might say. I bet high blood pressure does too. So, your stand, Eldoon's Noodles, was stolen. Oh, it wasn't just the stand that was stolen, sonny boy. Lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my stained sign. I didn't just lose a stand. I lost a legend.
No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch! Let's find that legend, Apollo!
Isn't it about time he bought a new one anyway?
The stolen
Is
stand!
Cool Kid booing?
I think the fact that Ensemble doesn't have Discord, and so, I don't know.
Okay. Are there any more details you can give me about the stand? You bet, sonny boy. It all happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying the town out.
Also, yeah, switching to pants is probably the best way to handle this part of the case. Compared to some others that just start screaming every time the word is brought up. Yeah, no, I was taking it back when it was first brought up, and then I was just like, alright, let's just make this less awkward.
Yeah. Smell of the broth filled the streets, thick and salty. I got home well right before 10 p.m., I reckon. Guess he's not aiming for that late night market. I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease. Then I went inside. When did you notice it had been stolen? Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early. That many people eat noodles for breakfast. I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. And in my whole life in it. Nay, my whole being.
Are you a horse now? They took everything?
All my superstock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams.
At least they left one bowl. Look, there on the ground.
If you don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets peddling that bowl, my last bowl. Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is.
The garage! That's it! That's where the thief who snatched my pants ran to!
It's a crying shame, that is. If they have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's pants. The garage, right. You don't think the thief lives here, do you? I wouldn't pass that good-for-nothing doctor. Do I detect a little animosity there?
Let's make sure to check out that garage thoroughly. Hey, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front.
Yeah, I probably gave someone food poisoning, I'll bet. If anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning... That police car got here this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me the neighbor. Not that I was surprised much. That doctor works for the wrong crowd. It was just a matter of time before we got what was coming to him. The wrong crowd. Never you mind about that.
Going to the... Yep. Ah! It's Dan!
And a cat.
Ah! A cat! It's Endorb!
Also the murder car.
Ah! It's Lightning McQueen!
Max, look out. Its feet.
Wait, what?
There's a foot in the box.
I see it now. I just see the hand like, hello! This is the place. This is where that pants snatcher ran.
Are you sure?
Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues to a pants snatcher. Clues. Like a pair of pants.
Trucy? Could you try not saying pants so many times?
Thank you. Oh, dude, nice license plate. It's... Oh.
Something about this car.
Let's take a closer look. This is the thing I was trying to look at.
Look, a cell phone.
Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure.
Wonder if it belongs to the doctor here.
We should bring it to him later.
What's in the tailpipe? That reminds me. I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago.
Huh?
Apparently, there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved in the tailpipe. That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue to solving the case.
Wow!
I remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car. Now I always check the tailpipe.
Everyone's gotta have a hobby, I guess.
Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey, there's something in here.
What?
Wait a second. Are these your...
Ah! My pants!
What? Already? Damn, that was fast.
Oh, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing.
No, really, don't mention it. Ever.
No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. You must have a... You must have a nose for finding girls' pants.
What are those?
My little pants, of course. They've come home to Mama. Can't wait to use them.
You're going to put them on now?
Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the pants. Ta-da! Yeah, this is literally just her version of, like, the hat that she pulls stuff out of.
Why?
I don't... Because Japan! But yeah, no, I knew about that, so I knew we weren't going to, like, that amount of whatever. I don't know why they were stolen, but...
Whoa, where'd that come from? How did that bowl get in your pants?
My pants are an extra-dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. It's a bag of holding. They're my magic pants. It's one of my best tricks. We'll see if she used her hat. They'd have to change the sprite and...
Magic pants.
I love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly.
You mean the pants are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner.
Put discreetly away in Trucy's pocket.
That's one case closed, at least.
What are you saying? You still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tool of my trade.
Right. Something tells me you're not finished searching this garage anyway.
Yeah, I don't know why they... Well...
Do we have to click on the missing mirror and be like, this must be the thing?
Hey, look at that!
The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue.
What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly?
Clue, let's see. I think I do have just the clue you got in mind. My clue is this.
Oh, right. Sorry, I don't know why I forgot I was Trucy. Whoa, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match. Rhino.
Right, sorry. Well, looks like we just solved the case.
Rhino, we're not even halfway through the session. Come on. It's the car that hit Daddy last night.
It's sitting right in front of us, yep.
Wow, you put the pro in professional, Apollo.
Gee, thanks, Trucy.
Apollo!
Trucy.
Now that we've solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him.
Okay, doesn't seem the type to mope, though. This is hardly a case worth reporting.
Well, let's keep looking. At the skeleton! Eek! Someone's there! Oh, it's just a gold-painted human skeleton. What?
Just a human skeleton and painted gold.
There's a mannequin hand waving to us from the box behind the skeleton. This place just screams hospital storage, don't you think?
I mean, it screens something, that's for sure.
Oh, Rhino, it's time!
Look, it's a folding ladder.
Holly, that's called a step ladder. Come on.
Step ladder? How is that different from a regular ladder then?
It's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like two ladders stuck together.
So you admit that basically it's a ladder, right?
Wait, huh?
You have to look past the form, at the essence of the thing.
Can we talk about something else? Hey, a kitty cat! You kitty, kitty, kitty! Okay, good. I didn't wake up my actual cat. It's not coming down.
We do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit.
It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you.
It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear into her hat.
Or her pants. And that's everything to look at. All right. Oh, right. Okay, so now we go here. And from here, we go to the clinic. Yo, how goes it? Daddy, how do you feel? Not bad, Trucy, not bad. It's good to have you young'uns on the case. That's old Daddy-O gets a well-deserved R&R. The elderly need their rest.
Isn't he only 33?
Rhino?
We've cleared out most of the cases. Bullshit.
Don't give credence to the fact they're talking about the elderly need their rest when talking about a 33-year-old. I was right about you. Competent. Capable. Tell me what you found out, if you want to. Rhino.
Your enthusiasm is overwhelming.
Stretch or something, Rhino.
Problem is, I try not to move too much because it sets off the dogs.
Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early. Holly's amazing! He found my pants so quick! Almost like he was the one who stole them!
You have an interesting concept of praise.
And? Did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss? I choose not to go down that line of questioning.
Apparently, it was a doctor from the Maractus Clinic.
Maractus, eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you.
That reminds me, the police car was parked outside the clinic.
Maybe something happened?
What is this Maractus Clinic anyway?
All I've heard are the rumors. That clinic's been making good money, in a bad way.
Bad.
Ties to organized crime. The Kentucky family.
The Kentucky family? He did that on purpose.
Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see? They use the Maractus Clinic for their patch-up jobs.
Interesting.
It looked like something had happened in that park. A body was discovered. Found there in unusual circumstances.
Something more unusual than being dead?
It's not our concern in any case. Right! Let's ignore that and find that noodle stand! Rhino.
Whatever happened to professional curiosity?
Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Maractus place. Maybe hit him up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good. Rhino.
I was wondering when I get paid. Saw the case of your accident and found a missing article of clothing.
My pants! And leaves the noodle stand. Rhino, don't make me have to wake you up for literally every line of dialogue. Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help with anything non-involving money.
Goodbye, quid pro quo. Hello, pro bono.
Right, back to the office to plan our next move. Alright, back to the office. Oh!
What the fuck? You're the one from the Kataki place. Yes.
I knew it! Something's the matter and you want our help, right? Well, you've come to the right place. This way, please.
Thank you. My name is Alita Tiala.
It's an anagram, but I don't know if there's a pun there.
I have a request. Your request. Let me guess. Something's been stolen. Your flyer says now defending, so I thought... What the... You mean you want me to defend you? Me?
Maybe you can tell us what happened? Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your pants?
No! No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my fiancé, I suppose you call him. Fiancé? What happened to him then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder.
Murder?
Have you heard about what happened to the park?
Gala's story.
So what's your story? You frequent the Kentucky Mansion, yes? Are you a member of their, organization? No, not yet.
Not yet?
You see, I'm to be married next month to the boss's son. Boss's son, so he's a gangster.
Wait. She's getting married to the boss's son, but she called the boss's wife mother?
I don't know.
Because, like, Plum said her husband was the boss. Mother-in-law? Maybe? I know she didn't, she only said mother, so, maybe.
Yes, but the Katakis are a locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change. Quit my boring job, live the good gangster life.
I think you're onto something. Mrs. Kitaki. I like the sound of that.
Not sure your daddy would care much for that.
Anyway, murder in the park.
What happened? I haven't been told all the details. But I do know a body was found in the park, near the Kentucky mansion.
There were a lot of police cars there. Rhino.
Oh, there we go. Apparently, the victim was shot with a pistol. But I heard the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual. And your fiancé was arrested for this?
What sort of person is your fiancé?
Your fiancé is the Kitakaki family's only son, correct? His name's Waki Kitaki. I brought a photo.
Walkie-talkie? I hate him. I hate him already.
Well, that's, quite the photo. I know. Well, he can be powerful and menacing, but so cute.
Which one is that supposed to be?
But if he's the boss's only son, guess I'm sure he'd take his father's place someday.
Say, I'm a boss already of this agency.
Please help my Waki, please. Right, my first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent. I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those.
Right, let's go check out the scene of the crime. Letter of request for... Oh.
What?
Rhino, we might have been given the wrong letter. I'm sure it's fine. Why does this envelope say hit request?
It's a bit of lingo, like calling a hit or a hit.
Ooh, you mean gangster talk? So does hit mean to defend in gangsterese? Well, hitman? Rhino?
Certainly hope not. Something tells me she used the wrong tub.
Well,
Did you open it?
no, there's nothing else I could look at aside from that. There's no clues here. We have not looked at this at all. Look at this cute little watch strap. I want one.
It's kind of odd, though.
What is? Rhino.
I mean, if you wanted to know the time, you could just look at the phone itself.
Hey, you're right. Sharp, Apollo.
Thanks. Finally, some respect.
So, what does that tell you? Rhino.
Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think through the details, for one.
Did drop their phone, after all. Kinda figured they were a little spacey already.
Oh, good point.
I have a theory regarding this phone, and I don't know if you're even awake enough to hear it. That tells me everything I need to know. All right. Rhino, you're...
What?
I've been needing to wake you up to read your lines for like the last 30 minutes.
Sorry.
But like,
This.
but yeah, I have a theory regarding this phone because we found it like
That tells you all you need to know, but like nothing happened.
huh?
Oh,
Did you just what?
I don't know.
Okay, anyway, they said that this was like we found this like underneath the car, like right in front of the tires. I think this was specifically set up with the watch like this, and the idea is when the car drove off, it would crush and break the watch, thus confirming what time the car left, and they were going to use that to do some sort of setup.
Ah.
And with that, we have looked at everything in our thing. There is nothing here that we did not look at yet. Moving on. Oh, it's time for the detention center, Rhino.
Oh boy.
Holly, you look as happy as a clam in its shell. You didn't examine the badge. Oh shit, you're right. There we go. Alright, anyway.
For a lawyer, this is it. The place where the battle begins.
You need something?
Yes, we're attorneys. I was hoping we'd see Mr. Waki Kataki.
Immediately on the trigger to ban things. Doesn't know to read his dialogue.
I read this.
I know. I'm sorry, he's in questioning right now. Could take a while. Rat. Oh well, guess we'll have to come back later then.
So much for that battle.
No.
Security guard. He stands here watching this room. I have no idea if he's listening to us talk. Not even sure he's breathing.
He's dead.
That security camera is looking at me. Wonder if they tape all of this.
Alright, well, so much for that.
Well, that was a big fat load of nothing.
I want to try something. Okay, no. I was wondering if maybe I present this and she'd be like, that's my phone or something. You know what? Let's present this letter of request.
I hope that's okay. I've never written a letter of request before. Oh, it's fine. I should hope it's your first.
If we take this, we'll be able to investigate the scene. Oh, okay. The mansion. Oh, now there's a motorcycle.
So this is it, my first murder crime scene.
It's you kids again. Well, can't you find some other place to play? We're not playing! We're, investigating. Aren't we, Apollo?
Sir, I have a letter of request here.
Letter of... Huh? Why does it say hit request on it?
Miss Tiala must have used the Kataki stationery.
I think this might be Emma again.
Excuse me, coming through.
No, it is not!
That is... It's not Mr. Gavin. Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, it's you!
I told you!
It's you, Mr. Gavin!
It's a Lowland Mr. Gavin. What the fuck? Who's this guy?
I must say I'm used to being inspected by the ladies. But this is the first time I felt this way with a man.
Mr. Gavin?
Oh, I murdered someone. Ah, Fräulein. Frankfurter. What is a sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place?
It's Fräulein.
Can I help?
Fräulein.
Yeah, that's what I said, Frankfurter. Yes? The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. We even have a letter of request. You must be exhausted standing out here. I will take you to the scene of the crime. Ooh, really? By your leave, officer. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Very well. This way, Frankfurter. Whee! I think she's been kidnapped.
Hey, what about me?
Oh, hey, Rhino. I think we found it.
Whoa, look over there.
I still gotta figure out exactly what voice it's going. On that note, enjoy your investigation. Thank you.
You could do German.
Will we see you again? You think I know how to do German? Ask the wind, Fräulein. I'll be riding on... I don't even know what that was. Ask the wind, Fräulein. I don't know how to... How do you say it?
Fräulein.
Fräulein?
Fräulein.
Fräulein.
Or Fraulein. There's a couple nuances you can go with it.
Ask the wind, Frankfurter. I'll be riding on it. I'm just gonna stick with that.
Oh my god.
No keeping it.
This is El Doom. Who was that?
Eek! Apollo, look! A corpse!
But hey, it's just a mannequin.
Wow, it sure got me. Is the guy back? Might I ask exactly what it is you're doing here? Oh! God!
Nope, it's Emma again.
I think it's Emma! Turns out it's that guy. I think it's that guy! Turns out it's Emma.
Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here?
Oh, this guy! Well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in.
Him again. That glimmerous fop always getting in my way. Anyway, this scene is off limits. Excuse me, we have a letter of request. Don't care. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this was written by Alita Tiala. How do you know her handwriting? To figure that out?
Also, I'm pretty sure she signed it.
So, what's up with the mannequin there? It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found.
Oh, the letter's gone. Okay, I guess that's all it was used for.
The body was pulling the stand? So you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Skye, I'm in charge of this crime scene.
He doesn't seem that happy about it.
She doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case.
Ah, kinky. Alright. Head over there.
Hey there, no messing around with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Investigations are to be carried out by professionals, scientifically. She's not going to let us check out the crime scene, is she?
Hey, Apollo. My very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious.
I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. I better check out what we came here to find, at least.
Oh, we can't look at anything. Apollo, look, that stand! Oh, there we go. It says Eldoon!
I've noticed. Well, we solved the case of the missing stand, at least. Though the circumstances could be better.
Is that all it's gonna let us... Wow, okay. Hi, I'm literally a lawyer!
Yeah, but not a detective. Can't you see that I'm extremely busy? Eating snacks, yes.
Eating snacks, I'd say.
Why'd you skim past those two?
I didn't think it'd be anything special, because this is just the generic show something dialogue.
Yeah, this is going nowhere fast. Detective Sky? Quiet, please. It's snack time. Fucking bear trap teeth.
We're not making much progress here.
She must not be very busy. Never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years, they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life. He? Who's he? An ex-defense attorney.
Who could it possibly be?
I think for her, we need the shoes.
I don't know about that. I think maybe it's more like, maybe if we get information, like, if we tell Phoenix about this or something, I don't know. But, like... I think
You're not going to ask her the other two things?
I mean, I'll try. It seemed like that was just going to be a generic thing for everything we tried to talk to her about. Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, one more,
Wait,
though.
was a chain chomp feeding frenzy?
Speed stack. Alright, I think we have to go tell Eldoon that we found it. Oh, Mr. Eldoon! Hello?
Looks like you left.
We found his stand and everything. What about our free bowl?
Oh, too bad. Looks like we'll have to wait a little longer for that bowl, so sorry.
Ah, what a bummer. Oh. Okay, I guess. Ah, you're back. Run into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something?
Ooh, me? No, I'm fine. Really.
What's this? So there is a problem.
No problem. Actually, I got a defense request.
A defense request. That is a problem.
Huh?
I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore.
The request was for me.
Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you?
He's doing that on purpose. I know it.
I'm not the protagonist anymore. I can just give everybody shit. Murder!
Just announce that single word loudly.
There is only one option.
What you want to talk to me about? Murder!
Well, all right. When you face this man, there was only one option. Murder. So, what about this defense request?
It's related to the murder in People Park, actually.
So I was like, no, I'm fine. Really, 5 Cyclops appear, so there is a problem. Guess what? We found Mr. Eldude's noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you now? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a
Phoenix,
noodle...
did you also know this murder would happen?
Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon.
I think the murder weapon was something else. You know, like the massive knife at the scene. I almost said at the cutscene.
You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was? That funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? Lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this.
You know her?
You could say that. I thought that said Skype connection!
So, you know her, don't you?
I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time.
That would make her about the same age as me.
That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh, wait! Maybe you know that other guy, too.
That other guy?
That shining prince on the motorcycle. Prince?
Emperor?
Apollo, tell me about this prince of true scenes. Indulge a concerned father.
He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin.
Did he then?
You know him?
My guess is he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother.
His brother?
We're acquaintances, after a fashion. Clavier Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate. Clavier, what a lovely name. He's so dreamy.
I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. What was he doing out there?
I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, that detective woman won't let us! Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder.
It's cocaine.
Snort it and you'll forget all about your problems. Try taking that to this detective.
White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is.
Just take it to her. It'll be fine, you'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi.
Again, how did he predict this?
Predict what?
I can't help but feel like he's going to be playing 5D chess this whole game.
I will say, I don't think...
I knew Emma would be there, just in case I brought drugs.
I don't think it was that. I think it's just, he knows, like, this will do something, and this is where it happens to be. I don't know. Drug her,
So
loot the
this
body,
is-
then investigate the scene.
This will be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Oh, it's just fingerprinting powder?
Whoa!
You know what this is, Tracy?
I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me.
This is getting more and more suspicious.
Mysterious white powder with the alleged ability to improve Detective Sky's mood. Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is.
And definitely not arrest us for having it. The bottle has a label on it.
Can you read it?
No.
That's too bad. Guess we're stuck with this mysterious bottle of white powder.
And a ball.
Woo!
So is this just a giant version of one of those little, like, stick and powder candies?
Katamari Damacy. Maybe. Alright. Okay, the mansion. To the park.
Does this ring any bells? Is that... It could... Where did you get that? I brought it from the office. You work at the Wright & Co. law offices, yes? Sort of.
Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy?
Daddy, I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter.
What? Mr. Wright has a daughter?
You seem shocked.
Oh, well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can.
Can you start by giving us some of your snacks?
No. Dip some in the powder. Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice. This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints! I guess you might call it a memento. For the time I spent with Mr. Wright. White powder memories. If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. We'll dust for prints. Well, she's quite the eager beager for all of a sudden.
Well, I think that's probably what this is for.
It's a knife!
No!
A shiv, to be precise.
Ooh, lingo.
The defendant, Waki-Kitaki, is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him. Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Huh, look at this, there's a handprint on the shiv. A handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate.
I was expecting it to stop on the pants and go, what is this and why is it here?
Right, first choose the fingerprint you want to examine. Choose a fingerprint. Look closely at the handle. See, there's more than one fingerprint there.
Those black spots?
That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze.
Probably the most clear one?
Right, let's get detecting. Blow on the DS microphone. Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. First, sprinkle some aluminum powder over the print. With the press of A like this, see? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminum powder, so you just dust it on and blow it off.
Blow?
Use your B to blow skills. It's like whistling. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just use Y and...
Wow, amazing! It's like magic!
Isn't it, though? Right, let's give it a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder. Dust that shit around. I want this to be sheer white, Max, I hope you know.
I'm glad you're fine with me doing that. I can only do so much down here. This is brighter than my future.
Be sure to cover up the entire fingerprint. Opens bottle, dumps entire thing.
I said the entire fingerprint, not the entire knife.
Everything the powder touches is yours, Apollo.
Is this good? I can't get everything at the bottom. It literally doesn't let me go that far down.
Good enough for me. Good, clear, quite impressive. Next, to match the print. The police office has samples so you can tell whose fingerprint this belongs to. Doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print. Okay, pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably have a good idea whose knife this is already.
What the? Who? Hal Maractus. So it's Trucy's, right? Ah, okay. Yeah. 19? Huh. Getting married that young? Alright. I just took psychic damage.
What?
This guy's younger than me. Her being younger than me makes sense.
Wow, Pal is also younger than you.
Thankfully, no.
Wait. We have Guy and we have Pal. Is there going to be a person named Buddy?
Oh my god! That would actually be great.
So the fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yeah, isn't it amazing? All the power of science. The power of science. It's my life.
Don't you mean the powder of science?
The powder of science.
Apollo, she's sparkling.
And I'm dimming. Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come.
Chin up, Polly.
Trial hasn't even started yet and I'm already losing.
I wonder, hang on. Just curious about something. Okay, no, so... Wait. I was doing it. So the defendant's prints are on this knife.
Well, that would mean he was here the night of the crime. I mean, not necessarily. It just means he held the knife.
That's what I call irrefutable scientific evidence. Neat.
Not so neat when it happens to be evidence against our client.
Can I present other stuff to her to try to see about fingerprints on it?
Sorry, I don't think I can help you with that. I think you need more than just scientific help. But ask me anything you like, just ask scientifically.
Science, 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 science.
Yeah, the last voice one of this I saw, they gave her a Brooklyn accent just so they would be less bored with her lines. Benches line the river running through the park.
Ah, little urban oasis. I bet children come here to splash around in the water.
That river's a little deep for splashing, and a little dirty.
Well, they could listen to the water and pretend they were playing. Wait, what? Listen to the water. What? Oh, another trash can.
Gotta be a good clue or two around here.
You and your trash cans. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look! Another pair of pants!
Wow, Apollo, you're a genius at finding pants.
Stop saying that. Wait, aren't these...
They're not mine.
Could these have been stolen too?
Yeah, I think I know who those belong to.
This mannequin is dressed up to look like a police officer. I've seen one at the station.
Now, is that a white mustache, or is he grinning?
Or did he get into the powder? Mannequin in place of a body.
That mustache is actually supposed to be brown. It also really bothers me that the mustache is not the same color as his hair.
The body of the victim has already been removed.
If you want to go for the Brooklyn accent or something else, go for it.
I don't know how well I can do a Brooklyn accent.
I don't know how well I can do any kind of voice, so just go. Just do whatever, and whatever you do, it'll end up being what we work with. You think the victim was the noodle stand thief?
What, do you think someone killed him because he stole it?
Yeah! Taking care of business. Little Plum Kentucky style.
Try not to sound too eager about that, please. And this is Mr. Eldune's noodle stand, obviously.
It does say Eldoon in big letters, doesn't it?
And that mark on his paper lantern there looks familiar.
It's gonna be a little weird telling him what with the corpse and all.
Anyway, that wraps up 3 of our cases.
That's right! Congratulations, Apollo!
And leaves us with 1 case that's worse than all 3 put together. Murder! Blue tar's been placed around the ground all around the stand.
Apollo! I bet the victim was going to have a picnic here!
I guess he could have eaten all the noodles he wanted. Don't touch those. Those are preserving the crime scene. Oh, I guess the police put these tarps here after all.
That's everything we can look at here. Alright. Let's talk. The case!
Hey, you! I'ma use the time wizard. I don't fucking know how to do Brooklyn accent.
Scout from
The report
TF2.
came in late last night. The body... I don't know TF2.
I'm running circles around ya. Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people.
The report came in last night. The body was found as much as you see it now. Holy shit, it's working. Except it was a real body.
Ah, so the body was standing there completely stiff and saluting.
But why? Why was the body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. Well, what was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was... It's pulling a lot of it for a second there.
Just let it ride, Rhino. Just let it flow.
He was shot by a pistol.
A pistol?
Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age.
What, don't you live in America?
Unless you're a cop or a gangster. Incidentally, the victim's name was Pal Mercantus.
Maractus.
Persnactus. Munch, 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 munch. I just received the autopsy report, in fact.
That's June 14th after 10 p.m. Cause of death, single bullet to the right temple.
I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off, pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me.
Not so mysterious, actually. You should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from.
Unlikely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is Phoenix Wright.
The noodle stand's owner is you! It's yours now! Congratulations! Also, mood touchy. Hang on, we haven't looked at this in a while. Suspicious looking fellow. One stolen stand found. Better fiance. Mood touchy. Wait a second.
Take that!
Who's the old guy? This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself.
He's famous in this part of town.
Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work, thanks.
We got to add the noodle stand to our
What I'm doing
pocket.
now.
What sort of person was the victim anyway? An asshole.
You mean, what did he do? He was a doctor. Doctor? Starting to see a connection here.
Your story.
Oh, me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene. Detective Sky, huh? I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist. And now I'm starting to go in Italian. I don't fucking know what I'm doing here, man.
You know, she said she was out of the country. Her accent just constantly changing. Makes sense. We get the noodle stand in evidence, but not both the slippers and the mirror. Ooh, were you studying abroad? No, I was studying a dude.
It's something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. But when I got back here, they threw me in criminal affairs, just like that.
Why didn't you just become a forensics expert in Europe?
Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay to people back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? What? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left. But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them.
Really? I had no idea.
If she's been out of the country for a while, she probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current state of affairs. Except that she mentioned it whenever we first got here.
Yeah.
But didn't do it by name. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kataki family, yes? Waki Kataki. I don't know if he's the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violently, in the detention center.
I see.
Why was he arrested in the first place? You are a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance? And actually, yes I am. You poor son of a bitch. Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow.
And I'm sure that witness is totally not the actual murderer. What?
Could you tell us a bit more about the victim? Well, let's see. Apparently, he's a physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off, too, from the sound of it. Where the fuck is the accent going now? I'm going on a globe-trotting adventure with this accent. This accent is studying abroad. This broad, to be specifically, is studying what voice he should have. The clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic.
Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there.
What? You been to the clinic? Yeah, on a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand. I see. So that means Dr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here? That would seem to be the case. Why? Don't ask me. So, have you met the defendant? He's kind of an asshole.
He's kind of a bitch.
No? Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Good idea. I don't know what good it will do. We have a witness and a knife with the prints. I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about all this. Don't worry, it's like a right tradition. Some traditions I can live without.
Alright.
It's interesting to me that Apollo seems almost completely demystified by the whole thing.
I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done.
But we still had 3 minutes.
Put in your request, but don't expect anything. Father's talking in the private room with him. The father? You mean like a priest? I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winfred Big Winds Kitaki himself.
Not someone I care to meet.
Die, you! I don't know.
And that's the defendant.
You're the one on your way out, old... Ah, they're here.
He is big. Whoa, this guy radiates power.
Oh, the fox has an Animal Crossing leaf on its head.
Power with a cute apron. Iwaki's lawyer. Yes, sir. Well, I'm Big Winds Kitaki, fourth head of the Kitaki family. Capiche? Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes! My son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, it wouldn't be good. Capiche?
So does this guy just have huge eyebrows, or are there shadows?
I don't know. It's hard to tell, honestly.
Or does he just literally not have eyes?
Yes, I'm all about capiching. Capiching loud and clear. Gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn, though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. I don't feel so good.
What's the big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now!
That's bold words for someone with bacon for a collar.
You know, I wanted to go to the clink. I like it here. I don't know why, but this guy gives me Meowth vibes.
A little bit? Yeah, give him Meowth's voice.
Oh no, it doesn't.
You must be Waki.
That's right! A G's not a G till he does hard time! Bizoy!
I'm glad you have him.
You'll see.
I'm struggling to make a difference in all my little fucking female character voices. If you get this.
When I get out of here, things'll change!
Silence. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that.
Ha! You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me. I don't need no trial. I did it.
I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. Otherwise, my adorable little fox friend here will be very disappointed. Well, so much for talking to our client.
Well, we made so much progress today. We even found my pants. I had fun, at least.
Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial?
Oh, almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight, I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out. To be continued.
Did we not return the... Okay.
I guess we
That was a fucking trip.
I guess we didn't need the slippers. Do we want to end it there? Because I don't know if we're gonna get a good stopping point in the next hour.
Up to you. I mean, I'm up to keep going because I feel like we could do a decent amount in an hour.
All right. Quick break to go to the bathroom first, though.
All right.
All right. Let's continue. Here we are. Defendant lobby number 2.
Huh. Mr. Wright's not here today.
He was hit by a car. He said his old foot injury was acting up.
Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday.
Yes, he smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy.
Yes. Fine. We'll be fine. Here comes justice. I started my voice training at 5 this morning.
Ooh, do some now! I want to see! Here!
Huh? Oh, okay. My name is Apollo Justice, and I'm fine.
That sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training. This might be the defendant. I'm fine, I'm fine. You know what I'm saying?
He has the blue badger on his shirt. Sorry, the bad badger on his shirt. I just noticed.
And it's $10!
Oh, boy. Good morning.
Yo, sup? Hit me with the guilty verdict, G. See if I care. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying. Waki, don't be running your mouth like that in here.
See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. Real G's can't keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pen.
You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Sounds like they've both been voice training too, Apollo.
My worst fears realized. Trial starting and I still haven't had a real talk with my client.
Number 4.
I can't help but notice who's on the other side there.
Yeah.
Court is now in session. Judge Bain presiding. For the trial of Walkie Kataki. Defense is ready, Your Honor. That is a lie.
Ready to rock and roll, hair judge.
Herr Judge. It is still German.
Hey, it's him! The guy from yesterday! He's a prosecutor?
It's Mr. Gavin's brother. Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Are you taking a leave of absence?
You know that little band I started in my free time? Thing is, we got real popular. Hard to say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, yeah?
I see. To be honest, I was a little concerned. I feared that you might still be distraught over that one trial.
Not to worry, Judge. I wouldn't miss this day in court for the world. It's worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? How could I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little boy who bested my brother? It was worth canceling a show or two.
Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court.
Before that, I was thinking, is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious?
It is a court of law.
That's no way to get the crowd jumping, Judge.
You're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom.
Achtung, baby! Today, we play it my way!
For the record, I do see the line. I'm listening to the music. What's that noise?
Sometimes you have to get on up in order to get down. The prosecuting!
This is crazy.
The victim, Pal Maractus, director of the Maractus Clinic. The scene, People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand.
What in the world was a doctor doing pulling a noodle stand?
Yes, I believe. You will only find that out by asking the defendant. Right here, right now. Because it's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim.
What do you mean undeniable?
If you are to glare at anyone, Justice, glare at the punk in the defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see.
Very well. Please admit this witness to the court. Nice.
Not yet! First, there is a little matter to be cleaned up.
Could you talk without the accompaniment?
9! I swear I could see the guitar for a second.
What is it, Prosecutor Gavin?
The motive, Judge. Why did the little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of the Maractus Clinic?
Objection!
Not so fast. The defendant doesn't have to explain that.
Oh? But what if the defendant specifically requests to do so? As he did this morning.
He's a dumb shit.
I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said.
What?
That was what I said, yes.
What? What is right?
They always say that on stage. You should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he got you good, huh, Polly? That's your name from now on, I think.
Heavily. Well, this is highly unusual, but court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime. For some reason. So you, son, are the defendant, Waki. Are you?
I ain't your son, old man. You step to a Kataki, you best be prepared to step strong. You step to a public official, you best be prepared to step into jail. Gotta hand it to him, Waki sure has guts.
It's not his guts I'm worried about. It's his mouth. Well then, the court will now hear testimony on the defendant's motive. From the defendant himself.
That's right. I'll tell you one
truth. He quotes.
I'll tell you one thing. That doctor was a quacker. Someone aimed to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my arm something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later. Bye. So I gotta go in, get another doctor patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. Knowing what I'm saying?
But you didn't. You were in the park. You were saying you were one of the victim's patients.
A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street. True that. I tell you one thing, that doc was whack.
Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination of this nonsense. I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Alright. Alright, I guess... I guess just press everything.
First of all, the word you're looking for is quack. And isn't that a little harsh? He's your family doctor.
Who asked you, Pointy Locks? Just who do you think you are?
Your lawyer?
Look, I ain't trying to hear that. He was a quacker, plain and simple.
Alright.
By someone you mean... Was there anyone with a score to settle with this doctor? Besides you? Anyone?
Better ask somebody else, Holmes. What do I care? I made up my own mind and did what had to be done. Straight gangster style.
But why?
Yo, sit back and listen while I drop it, J-Man.
I feel like this is not helping at all.
Now this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down.
And I got stuck with this Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist here. So you were a patient at the clinic half a year ago. For what reason?
I had what you might call a mark of honor.
Can you explain precisely what was... The fact that I'm doing me out for him means that as soon as I switch to Clavy here, it tries to go James.
James.
You know what? No. Fuck it. I'm leaning into it. Can you explain precisely what was wrong?
We had a little run-in with the Rivali's family.
I love this.
That's when I pulled a jack move. And ran into an ambush. G busted a cab right in me.
According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting. I'm gonna try to do German James. And ran in 15 minutes before the appointed time. By yourself.
Hey, I was more than a match with those guys.
So you were carried to the Maractus Clinic from there.
Apparently, he was shot in the heart.
Shot in the heart. And he's still alive.
Okay, I think I mentioned this before. There's this YouTube channel I watch that does like song parodies, and there was this one that's like it's a PTA meeting, and the teacher says, "His life is hard, father to blame. You gave Bandywang a bad name."
It took me a second.
And then the dad says, What about your pa? He did the same. Luca McCleavage is a bad name.
I don't know. I'm a fan of one of Spiffing Brit's characters, Seymour Clavage.
I can catch bullets between my teeth, but I never learned how to catch it with my heart. The bullet stopped just short of my thumper. You know...
You're snapping back to it real quick.
The accent made that sound very different.
Did it?
Let me try again. The bullet stopped just short of my dumper. You know what I'm saying?
He reflected it with his ass.
I would have been golden if it weren't for that whack doc. Can't even take out a stupid bullet.
So, as you say, the surgery was a failure.
That ain't all of it, Holmes. Shot in the ass!
You go without a word.
Shot in the ass! And you're to blame! What do you think it means? It's whack, that's what!
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds bad.
It sounds as though Air Doctor wished to hide his mistake. This is why he let the defendant go.
He's a liar, straight up! He's a better G than me!
So this bullet is still...
You know it! I can still feel it! Right there in my chest, pressing up against my heart!
Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singles.
That sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice.
Word, J-Man! Wasn't no accident, that's for shizzle!
Love gangster Meowth. Seems like there were issues with this doctor.
Oh,
How Maractus malpractice. Damn it, I missed it.
oh, yeah, I didn't realize it either. Man, putting them down was like doing the world a favor.
Flocky, please consult your lawyer before saying things like that. And I will tell you to shut up.
Chin up, Apollo, back straight.
Why did this mistake only come to light that day?
It was found during the family health checkup.
The family health checkup. Of course it was.
That was the wackest thing of all. All us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better to die young than fade away, bizoy!
A relief to hear.
What's a relief?
Oh? Did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you.
Apollo's just over here dying this whole case so far.
No, that's
He's like, I know none of this. My client will not shut up. He's digging this hole deeper. Oh my god, I can't even see him anymore. I can only tell by his echo, which is only saying things making it worse. What?
Yes, Air Dr. Maractus had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb in you. Knowledge that could have saved your life.
no way! That's whack!
There is proof. Your checkup report.
Results from a checkup performed in June, metallic object found near heart. Is that it?
How ironic that you would kill the one man capable of helping you. You're almost as careless as he was. Well, now that the place is hopping, let's get this gig started.
Alright. Theory. Whoever killed the guy did it so in order to prevent this guy from being saved.
Maybe.
In fact,
Probably.
I'm going to go further with this theory.
That the fiance did it so he would die so she wouldn't have to be part of the family?
No. I think this guy did it to get rid of his disrespectful son.
I'm still saying it's the fiance.
That's definitely an option. Also, a theory that I had, which we don't know yet if it's not true, I think whatever happened, they were trying to kill Mr. Eldoon, but they saw this guy pulling the noodle stand and thought that was him. That's the other theory.
Why was he pulling the noodle stand?
I still don't know.
Let's get this gig started.
Started?
We've had enough of a warm-up act, yeah? Time to hear from the witness.
Rocky sure is quiet all of a sudden. I like it better that way.
A little uneasy myself.
Apollo's first case. Boss gets arrested for murder. Second case. Apollo's client will most likely die in 8.5 days.
Is this Gavin's strategy?
Who the f-
What the fuck?
So, you will tell us your name and occupation.
Shall I?
If I voice him, I will not be able to resist giving him the most flamboyant voice possible.
Ah, good. I was going to do that too.
You do it then.
My name is Wesley Stickler.
That wasn't even quite what I was thinking. I was like, my name is Wesley Stickler.
Oh,
Like-
you're going to give Polly's voice from Monster Prom?
I was thinking like male Val.
Jesse's voice? I don't think I can do Jesse's voice because I don't know anything unique about her voice.
Yeah, her voice is just the girl of the team. But yeah, I was gonna go for like male Valley girl is what I was thinking. But you know what? Yours is much better. Oh,
My occupation, Jesus, fuck.
oh,
Oh, we must acknowledge the meaning of identity, which is commonly attached to this notion of occupation, and once we have accepted this
I'm trying to
reality,
hit
we see that
history!
occupation is not just thought per se, but derives instead from the vagueness inherent in all representations of thought. I can actually keep up with what he's saying, so I think I'm doing alright.
all right, but you missed the first half.
By occupation, I take it you refer to some labor that profits society at large, supports a livelihood, under which definition I must confess to being unemployed. However, we must acknowledge the meaning of identity, which is commonly attached to this notion of occupation, and once we have accepted this reality, we see that occupation is not just thought per se, but derives from the vagueness inherent in all representations of thought.
By which he means to say that he is a student. A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. Filled with curiosity for all things, I spend my days in pursuit of truth, honing my...
Herr Stickler, please direct your curiosity to the case at hand today.
Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the night of the crime.
Rhino, it's so weird. I can't believe we're both currently voicing James from Team Rocket.
Am I?
It's an exaggerated. Oh.
You ask quite simplistically. Understand that the Homo sapiens possess two eyes which are designed to receive and interpret data, sending images in the form of
You're gonna have to be on the ball with this guy.
Apparently. That night, I passed through the park on my way home from shopping, and I saw them. One man pulling a stand, another making a stand. Ha ha! I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand.
A pistol.
I'm having fun here because his voice does not make me die. A shot! The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, squaring the forehead.
His voice does not make me die. Yeah, don't worry, Rhino. It just sounds like you're dying.
Does it?
No, but I just wanted to say that.
What's I glanced. I thought that the title there just said Joker. I was like, what? Was there anyone else in the park at that time?
Joker.
I can say with 100% accuracy that I was there. Oh, but no one else.
The pistol our witness refers to is this.
That's a water gun, spray painted gray. But I'll accept it into evidence. That way I can have my hand on it with no repercussions.
Two rounds
Take
were
that.
Two rounds were fired.
Huh.
Fingerprints were wiped, you say.
Very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness.
I also randomly thought of something. After we use this, what if we went back to the garbage can and swapped it for the slippers? Because, like, we still have... It might just be a thing where it's like, this is now in our inventory but never used again. So...
They wouldn't let us come here without a thing we need, so I guess it's not needed.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor. Trucy, why are you staring like that at the witness?
That man. Can't help but feel I've seen him somewhere before. Oh, no.
How? How? Oh, wait a... No...
So my first thought was he was at the club where she was performing. My second thought is the one I think you and I are both thinking right now. Imagine an Ace Attorney game where you could straight up fuck yourself. That's the 5th case of game 1.
That's nice. On the way home from shopping, you say, why go through the park? Ah, fascinating inquiry. I have made an error, revealing me capable of being insufficiently verbose. Let us consider the time saved by passing through the park on the way home from the store. In that time, I am capable of solving 2 GMAT problem sets. On average, it requires me 3 minutes 24 seconds to complete which set, ergo the time to complete 2 is on average 6 minutes 48 seconds. However, in the case of the questions are in the verbal category, evidently not... It's enough. Enough. I get the idea. Mr. Justice, the court hopes to finish its cross-examination sometime this month. This is not my fault. This is their witness.
Please, I've a recording booked out to this trial. And I've got a show to perform.
This is not my fault. You're all so damn busy. I want to go sleep. Were these men talking by any chance? Ah, now that you mention it, they were, though I cannot claim that I heard them clearly. Only fragments, such as, you lied to me, and, oh, I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, pal.
It's just as our defendant claims. I believe he wished to teach the victim what it felt like to take a bullet to the heart.
That's true, then this is a vital piece of testimony. Fuck. Sounds like he heard them clearly enough to me. Hold it! Might I be allowed to amend my testimony? What now? To be precise, he did not say pal, but man. Yes, that was the way of it. I swear it on my diploma. What's the difference? I love just Apollo internally dying.
I think I might know the difference.
Maybe.
And this other man, who was he?
I saw them.
Okay, they didn't actually adjust it.
How can you be so sure it was the defendant?
Look at
I mean,
him!
have you seen his hair? Crime took place at night. It could have been too dark.
Stand has a lamp on it.
Perhaps I was remiss in not mentioning this earlier. What? You see, in class, I always sit in the very backmost seat. Do you know why? Continue. Because I do not wish anyone to copy my perfect notes. Now, this relates to your testimony. How? I mentioned this to illustrate my predisposition to that which is perfect. It was dark, you say, yet there are lights in the park. If I say the defendant was in the park that night, then he was in the park that night. It is a hard, immutable fact.
It has a neon pink jacket. It can be hacking advanced darkness and you would still see it. He sure is confident.
Seems to be telling the truth, too. Ooh, pistol. Are you sure the pistol you saw is the same as the one just submitted as evidence?
Say pistol or I'm gonna get pissed off.
Am I sure? Surely you jest. Or so a common witness would be tempted to say. Continue. Yet I am no common witness. I see not only events as they are, but the logical structure governing these events. First, we must consider the fact that it was night in the park, which is indeed restricted by field of vision due to insufficient levels of illumination. Now, consider that the pistol, let us call it Object A, was in the darkness. It becomes difficult to say with certainty that Object A was indeed Object A.
I think he means he couldn't see it that clearly.
My badge for a normal witness.
Phoenix right at watching the trial on TV from home. Heh! Welcome to my world.
Yet the fact that a pistol was fired before my eyes is indisputable.
If this guy's still a student, why is he dressed up in graduation clothes?
If he went back.
And
I can still see it when I close my eyes. The defendant raised his weapon.
Let me check something. Aha! I thought so! Square in the forehead, right temple. That's not the same place.
That,
It's not.
Okay.
Also, like, maybe they're gonna pull something bullshit, but, like, that's not it. So, present.
If you want.
Objection!
That's all of it. I think I have a chance.
Is that you relaxing, I see, Air Justice?
Hair. But did that go through too?
Huh?
It sped by something. Huh? Oh, objection! Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice.
Apollo, pace yourself! This trial's not over yet!
Jeez, let me enjoy my momentum for a second. Look at this manila folder. The autopsy report. Is there a problem with the autopsy report? Right, a problem. Problem. Yes. The problem is the location of the entry wound. Location. You testified that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead, did you not? I've already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It's quite simple, really. First, understand that when I say square, I speak not geometrically absolute. What do I mean by this? For example, the deflection of a meter is, while on the wavelength line, the incursion of krypton particles, we all know. In addition, it is a well-known fact that the krypton particles are rare and invisible to the naked eye, which points to a basic fallacy in your line of reasoning, namely that, Mr. Justice... Yes? What's your objection to these krypton particle things?
This is the big time, and you are obsessed with something so small. You disappoint me.
But no! I'm obsessed with something big. I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here. Do tell. Just look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry wound was... the right temple. The temple? Mr. Stickler, you said quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction, isn't it? Patoing. It is, right? Finally.
Hair Justice. Oh, Hair Justice.
Yes.
Your tactics are outdated. Trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifles. Surely you haven't forgotten the fatal wound your master suffered 7 years ago. Phoenix Wright, was it?
Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to this testimony.
I hate that. Hey, hair forehead.
Forehead?
Let us imagine you are walking through the park. You see two men facing each other, one with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do, hair forehead?
Well, I guess I would try to stop them. I'd probably shout stop.
And you, Frankfurter.
Me? Well, I'd probably scream, eek!
And you, Air Stickler. What did you shout, I wonder?
If the victim turned his head at the last moment... Oh boy. Ah, yes, thank you for jogging my memory. I need to start limiting addendums. It sounds like an addendum to the testimony is required.
A night in the park. 2!
As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Cease this at once, you two, I cried, with composure.
Dude, by the time you finished saying that, the killer had already shot the guy and was in, like, Spain.
The victim turned in the direction of my voice, and a shot rang out. Whereupon our cowardly killer, the defendant, appeared to have become frightened. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled the scene. I see, so you attempted to stop the crime. Indeed, with composure.
Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shouted like that.
That doesn't really matter now, unfortunately.
Let us consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would.
If A Night in the Park was so good, why isn't there A Night in the Park 2? It does exist!
The witness, Mr. Stickler, was it, stood here. He shouted, "Oh, stop, please," or something of this nature. And the victim responded by looking in the witness's direction. If the killer were to have fired at just that moment, as we can see, the bullet would have struck the right temple, as in the report.
That does seem to be the case. Witness the power of a junior in Ivy University's Department of Science. Very well, Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness. Pistol! Seize! Turn! Run!
This.
Pistol!
Hang on. Okay, it was left at the crime scene. Okay, never mind. Okay.
So you saw a raised pistol. Weren't you frightened? It can be said we students of Ivy University know no fear. The moment I saw the pistol, my inner sense of justice compelled me to take action. That was certainly brave of you. You might have gotten shot. Eh?
You certainly were lucky. If I were in the killer's shoes, I certainly wouldn't have left a witness behind.
Ooh.
It actually looks like he had no idea he was in danger.
Regardless, I intended to halt the bloodshed. Are you sure you had composure?
Yeah, I
Are you
thought
sure
that's what he
both
was
of them
gonna
were
say.
able to hear your voice?
That's what I thought he was gonna say too.
They were, of course. My high, exquisite voice echoed through the park.
And the victim responded to that clarion call.
Quite. Did you hear the gunshot at the same time as the victim turned? Indeed, I would say about the same time to be precise. And the victim didn't ask you for help. It can be said that he didn't have time to ask. He didn't even have time to take a single step.
I'm totally sure the killer fired because Mr. Stickler startled him.
Don't say that too loud, Trucy, please. Can you describe the killer's actions more clearly? He seemed quite surprised, especially considering it was he who did the deed. As we can see, human psychology is a tangled web indeed.
He simply couldn't believe what he had done. He shot. He panicked. A common tale, but true.
Unfortunately, before I could take further action... Pistol! You didn't try to apprehend the criminal. It all happened so fast, I'm afraid I had the time.
Wasn't there something about that strike he was on, Apollo?
What?
Oh, I think I know. The killer was in a hurry, right? He fired the pistol and tossed it right away. So how did it get wiped for prints?
True. According to the testimony, that's what happened, yeah.
In that case, I'd expect to find something that we didn't find.
Find something. Find what?
Alright. I didn't mean to hit press again, god damn it.
Boy.
Here we go.
Objection!
Wait a second. Another misleading request. Yet you're so beholden to your own mode of discourse, you can't see how it affects you.
Loop, is that you?
Come again? Wait a second, you say? A second? Are we intending to wait just that? A single second? 1/60th of a minute? That's hardly enough time to draw breath, let alone make a statement in court. Now, had you asked for a longer period of time, say 3 minutes, 35 seconds, Mr. Justice. Yes, Your Honor. I don't understand your objection to the length of a second. Yes, I mean, no. Look at the pistol. I knew it.
Holy shit!
Bang! Don't even need to edit anything. Bang, bang, bang.
Apollo, no! Look at this pistol!
It doesn't have a single fingerprint on it. Hi, common ploy, made all the more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loath to link fingerprints. Wait, but you said the killer tossed the gun and ran.
Sorry. Yeah, yep. That's right! He didn't have time to wipe the gun for prints.
That's right. Oh!
The little girl is sticking it to the university student. There's a song in there. I'm not little! Then let's think like adults, shall we, Frankfurter? What if the killer, the defendant, was wearing gloves? I admit, I didn't think of that, Apollo.
Well, Mr. Justice, could the killer have been wearing gloves? No, because his fingerprints were on the knife.
Ah!
The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were white, which means some trace of prints remained.
That too.
Which contradicts your testimony. If everything happened as you say it did, he wouldn't have had the time to wipe the pistol.
I guess, yeah, they would be able
Pistol.
to tell.
Pistol.
Yeah, they would be able to tell, yeah. Freak out?
That may be, but it does not change what I saw. The killer, the defendant. He threw down the murderous weapon from his hand and fled. And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime, strongly suggesting that this was the weapon he disposed of.
That sounds solid to me. Well, I can't keep the German accent going. I can't do German James. I can only do one or the other.
Well, then just do James using various German words.
Well, Hair Forehead, any of your precious objections? What gives, Apollo? Let's see that voice training go to work.
You know, I've only recently realized something. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say.
What do you mean, nothing to say? Isn't it obvious from what the witness just said?
Huh? Is what obvious?
He restated what he saw just now. He said he saw Walkie drop a murderous weapon. But that's not the same as being 100% sure of what Walkie threw away.
You're right.
He's just confused because a pistol was found at the scene. Poor Mr. Stickler. It must be hard to be so perfect and yet so wrong.
Well, it can be said that I'm quite offended. It is indeed true that once in my youth I wrote a love letter of my own blood. It was seized by the teacher and posted on the blackboard for all to see. The appellation poem might be prefixed to my name, yet for the issue at hand. What we get for certain is that the witness saw the killer throw something. Does the defense have anything to say about this?
Well, if what he threw wasn't a pistol,
And it had to be something else.
I'm gonna punch! At least one person on the defense team seems to be thinking.
I'll wipe that smile off your pretty face, Gavin. Perhaps you can inform the court as to the nature of this something else. What did the killer throw away before fleeing the scene?
A knife!
A knife! No! Is that a a sword. I saw one of those on the late-night movie last night. Great, a sleep-deprived judge. This knife was found at the scene of the crime with the defendant's prints on it. His prints? This single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, that what the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol. Two, that the defendant wasn't wearing gloves. Indeed.
Oh, hair forehead. You're forgetting two other things you've just proven.
Huh?
One, that the man the witness saw was the defendant, Mr. Walkie-Talkie. Two, that the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim.
I mean, it's still better holding a gun with the success at harming the victim.
Also, whenever I see Apollo in his shocked face, I keep thinking, I think of Dan Hibiki from Street Fighter.
Indeed. Never underestimated Gavin is the lesson here. Court is of the opinion that our witness is fond of making assumptions. In that light, I believe it will behoove us to hear about what really occurred. With less assuming, please. It is always the same with you people. Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later his brother left after him. How long would it take from... Come on, Discord. Mark's brother to catch up to him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic light. Assuming, yes, that's what I said. Assuming! As if that were a probable situation at all. Yet here you are assuming that my assumption is no better. What this court assumes is that the witness will testify as to what happened after the shot was fired.
Shot to call.
I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Why didn't you chase the killer? He was, as you say, a killer. Of course, I could have run him down, yet what would he have done when cornered? Sadly, it takes more than an aptitude for solving quadratic equations to know that.
Did the testimony earlier not prove the defendant's presence at the scene? And do we not also now know that there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not?
Does it not, Mr. Justice? Better find a way to take this testimony down quick.
So, I have a theory that the guy was shot by the pistol by somebody else, and that's why Walkie, I think his name is, that's why Walkie was like surprised and quickly ran away.
Yeah, I assumed as much. No. Which way did the killer run? By that time, it was clear the killer had noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction. That would mean he ran in the opposite direction from the Kataki mansion.
Achoo! Don't even think about pointing out that he was going away from his home. All he had to do was loop back once he was out of sight.
How do you know that's where I was going?
I've decided, no, I'm not going to go with the German words. I'm going to make him say other things.
You're certainly composed for someone who just to witness a killing. If one is to devote one's life to the pursuit of science, one must never flinch at the sight of a little blood, nor be so moved by a chemical discovery that drops one's flask upon the lab room floor.
Ooh, cool answer. Very cool.
Wasn't that cool? Trucy looks like she thinks it was cool. Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance? It can be said that I have dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death. Edgar, there was no need for me to call an ambulance. Oh, a perfect syllogism. A proof in three parts. Exquisite, simply exquisite. Actually looks like he's going to cry. Can you tell us in detail about those 10 minutes?
Oh. Why would you ever ask this guy to do anything in detail?
I stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything that could happen at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction. Is that all? No one came, nothing happened at all. I saw it all, which is to say, I saw nothing. It was late at night. It's not odd to think there would be few people around the park. So he just stood there watching. Not much to go on there. Jersey, if you got something to say, by all means, say it. Can't find a single problem with that testimony.
Had enough at last, Hero Forehead.
Maybe it's time to back off a bit?
I don't think so.
Nah. Defense still has some questions that demand answers, Your Honor. Your opinion, Prosecutor Gavin.
Oh, let him play attorney until he's satisfied, I say. I will amuse myself by composing my next smash hit in my head.
Very well, you may continue with the cross-examination.
Hang on, let me look at this real quick. Okay, hang on. This happened at the park. Hang on. Anything specific here about... Okay.
It says 2 rounds were fired, which I guess we gotta get to at some point.
Yeah, but it's not currently relevant. I have a thought, but the problem is... Can't do anything with this. The problem is, like, I don't know... I can't look at people right now. And we don't have anything to say what it is I'm trying to think of, which is, like... Well, I want to double check. When did Phoenix get hit by that car? Because if that happened...
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so that happened around the same time. But but there's nothing here that gives any, like... I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, none of this is related to it. And...
I guess we need to back off. This witness is way too self-assured. There's gotta be a weakness somewhere in this testimony. No, they seem to think it's something.
It might be a case... Hang on, let me try something.
Wait, he said he used his cell phone. What does his cell phone look like?
Well, we're not asking that.
Maybe there isn't anything left to unravel in this testimony after all.
Some of us have glamorous careers we'd like to get back to this month, Hero Forehead.
Don't have enough to put Wonky away yet. Should I back off for now?
I'm just gonna, just in case.
Do we want to stop here?
Let's at least get to, like, when we're done with this part of the testimony.
Alright. Yeah. And there's nothing fishy about the testimony at all. Appears there are no objections to the witness's current testimony.
There are any number of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves which wiped the previous user's prints off. Then, after the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket as he was throwing the gun away. A mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion.
No. Seems we come to the end of the line here. That can't be all.
How unfortunate. It seems that you weren't cut out to stand on the same stage as me. Were you, Hero Forehead?
I believe this brings the cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare a verdict for the defendant, Walkie Kataki.
Eek!
What the fuck?
What?
What the hell is happening? And where did her hat go? Trucy?
Nobody move!
What is the meaning of this? Who are you?
There'll be no verdict in this court. Not yet!
Wait, are you one of the Gatakis? Gatakis, you mean the notorious gangsters?
If you don't want to see me give the pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Adjourn the court for 20 minutes.
What? This court will not bow to the pressure from the likes of...
Hero Judge. I see
do
little
not think a hero.
I see little point in further aggravating this gentleman.
Recess, 20 minutes, or I promise you'll regret it.
Wait, how did he disappear so fast?
Come to the defendant lobby, Apollo!
Suppose I have no choice but to adjourn for a 20-minute recess. Aleph, catch that mysterious man.
Wow, that's a good place to stop. So, do these places not have, like, armed security or anything?
I have no fucking idea. What about that guy who was staring down the plant? We could have used his help.
Go ahead and just delete this. That was just in case we, like, screwed up. Alright, well, that's gonna end it for this. Jesus Christ. Okay, I expected, like, oh, we don't know what it's going to be, and then Trucy would be like, wait, I have something I just remembered, and I didn't expect a kidnapping. That was...
Yeah, I kept saying, like, oh, she's trying to tell us something.
Yeah. I have no...
So far, though, honestly, not that impressed with this case. It all seems very slapdash.
What do you mean?
Like, we kind of just stumbled into it. We went in with fuck all information and just kind of learning it during the trial. Admittedly, Phoenix had a thing where he had amnesia trial, but still. We have a defendant who is actively working against us. And, like, I feel like we've made no progress.
I mean, to be fair, we're not done the trial section yet, and I don't know. I like, what I see is, like, there's a lot of different stuff going on, and the idea is it's all gonna come together and be relevant. That's what I think they're aiming for. But since we haven't reached that yet, it doesn't feel well put together.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I get like sometimes these trials are very quirky. It's just I thought his like I don't know. Maybe Apollo's cases are just gonna be
maybe. But all right, that's gonna end that off for today. Tomorrow is Stardew. And then Friday is hopefully Monster Camp. If something I think if something happens and Monster Camp is not able to be done, we'll probably do this again. But that would just be like if E or Endorb end up not being able to make it that day. All right. Farewell, everyone. And don't steal pants.
Yep.